Today I'm going to teach you how you can create these cool glowing chrome title card effects in After Effects. Let's go. My name is Devinhuynh, welcome to 11% Tutorials. As I mentioned, today I'm going to go over how you can create these glowing chrome title cards in After Effects, also usable for Premiere Pro. It's a really simple tutorial today. All we'll be needing is After Effects, no plugins required, and it's just a really cool way to enhance the titles of your video projects. Just a heads up, creating this effect will take about 10 minutes on average, so if you're interested in saving yourself some time of not having to watch this tutorial each time you want to create this effect, you can check out our new glowing chrome cinematic title card pack at 11%.net. And just to let you know, this pack comes with about 30 templates and also 4 logo templates where you can upload the logo of your choice and it'll create the same glowing chrome animation effect that you want. So if you're interested in saving yourself some time for your future projects, definitely make sure to check out 11%.net or the link in the description. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video.
Alright guys, so now we're inside of After Effects. Let's go ahead and make this chrome title. The first thing we're going to do, I'm going to go to layer, I'm going to hit new, and I'm going to create a new solid, just like that. You can name this whatever you want. I'm going to call this chrome. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to our effects and presets, and we are going to search for a fractal noise effect. I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop that and apply that to the chrome solid layer. And now you see we have this nice little cloud fractal noise pattern. I'm going to go ahead and change the fractal type to max, and then I'm going to increase the contrast to 200 and bring the brightness down to about -15, like that. Now what we're going to do is it's time to actually create some of the text. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create my little text tool. I'm going to create a new layer of text, and I could just call this chrome, and let's go ahead and drag this like that. Actually, let's call it chrome title, matter of fact, since we're making a chrome title. You can drag it wherever you want, honestly, it doesn't really matter. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my effects and presets. I'm going to search for the CC Blobilize effect, which is actually a free effect that's included inside of After Effects. I'm going to drag that to our chrome black fractal noise layer, and then I'm going to go ahead and click the drop down on blobbiness, change the blob layer to chrome, from chrome to chrome title. And now you're going to see, boom, it looks like nothing changed, but that's because our text is in front of it. I'm going to turn off the visibility of our text, and now we have this nice kind of cool starting chrome base layer looking effect. I'm going to go back to my fractal noise right here. I'm going to hit a drop down on the transform and uncheck uniform scaling. The goal is that we want to make this look a little bit more like chrome like. Right now it kind of looks like a series of chrome blobs or something, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the height like a crap ton, probably about the max. You can go up even more past 600, but I think that looks pretty cool. And then you can just go ahead and adjust the width if you like, just a tad bit. But the goal is like you want it to be a little, the height stretch to be a lot more, so it has this cool looking chrome reflectivity look to it. Now what we can do is we're going to go back to our effects and presets. This isn't completely necessary, but I do like to add CC glass to the chrome layer. It just kind of makes things look a little bit cooler. I'm going to click the surface, and I'm going to change the surface once again to the chrome title. And there you go. Now you see it created this like weird looking edges to it. But basically what this does is it allows you to make the edges of the chrome like a lot more sharper and harsher, just a little bit more glass-like. You can actually go ahead and play around with the positioning. If you want to put that before chrome, the blobilize, or after, it's really up to you. I don't think it really makes that much of a difference, but you can always go ahead and adjust. Like for say, you see right here how the T and the L are blending together. You can go ahead and click on the blobbiness, softness, and you can just go ahead and decrease that so that it becomes a little bit more sharper, just depending on whatever graphics you're working with. I personally think this looks pretty fine, but to me, I'm just going to go ahead and put the blobilize back to where it was and increase the height just a tad bit more. And now it's time to go back to our effects and presets, and we're going to search for a glow effect. I'm going to drag this once again to our chrome layer, and I'm going to increase the radius up a crap ton, like 60, 50-ish. And basically you can increase the intensity like however much you want. 1 is the max, or I mean, you can go past 1, but it gets too bright after that. I say like 0.9 is honestly a good value, but it just adds a nice little subtle glow to it. It makes it feel a little bit more realistic. And then lastly, to top it all off, we're gonna go ahead and search for some noise. I personally, I think the noise looks good because it just makes it feel like it's shot on film or something. It feels realistic. Uncheck color noise because that's fucking ugly. And then I'm just gonna increase the noise amount to about like 20%. It's up to you, honestly. And there you go. You can zoom in. You see we have some nice little glow texture right here. Looks pretty good to me. You can go ahead and mess around with however much noise you want to add. And there we have it. We have a nice little cool looking chrome title effect. Now it's time to go ahead and add some animation to it to just make it feel a little bit more natural and flow like. I'm gonna hit the drop down on our chrome layer, hit the drop down on effects, and then I'm gonna hit the drop down one more time on the fractal noise. And now we're gonna go over here to the evolution keyframe, and very quick important tip, we're gonna use an expression in After Effects. For those of you who don't know, expressions are basically like HTML code but used in After Effects. They're actually really cool when you get to like learn how to actually use them. We have this video right here which you can check out if you're interested in learning more about expressions. They personally save me a lot of time. Hold Option or Alt if you're on PC and click on the evolution keyframe right here, and you're gonna see it opens up this little like code looking bar in the timeline. Remember, hold Option or Alt and click on the keyframe of evolution. Now what you're gonna do, follow me very carefully, type time Astra 45, or you can type 50. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. The number part is up to you depending on how much animation you want. And basically what this is doing is it's setting a code telling After Effects to change the evolution by like 50 units, or I don't know, whatever the units are, but just constantly, and just keep constantly changing it at a unit of 50. And for however long this effect is, it will always continuously be animated because it's coded into the evolution. So you don't have to use keyframes anymore. Expressions are seriously the way to go. They save me so much time. And before I teach you how to turn this chrome title to looking like this cool chrome neon title, I'm going to teach you two last animation tricks that you can add to your title just to make it feel a little bit more fluid like. I'm going to go to my effects and presets and search for turbulent displace. This is personally one of my favorite effects since the beginning. You can just drag that onto your layer. I'm gonna personally drag it below the glow and noise so that the glow and noise happen after. And then let's go ahead and just mess around with the amount and size and stuff. So I'm gonna turn the amount down to around 18, and the size, I can honestly keep that around 100. And now, once again, I'm just gonna go ahead and click on the drop down of the turbulent displace and hold Option or Alt and click on the evolution keyframe and type time Astra 50. And there you go. Now you can see the turbulence displace is coded to move at 50 units of whatever that is, just for the entirety of this clip. It's just a really cool way to save yourself some time, seriously. And one last final animation effect I recommend you do know about titles is the CC scale wipe. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, that's it right here. So I'm gonna drag the CC scale wipe to our chrome layer once again, and you see nothing has happened yet. But once we go ahead and click on the drop down on the CC scale wipe right here, we can actually go ahead and stretch our effect by like just warping it out. It looks pretty crazy if you ask me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the direction to about 180 degrees, so that way when we stretch it, it just like goes down or up depending on what you want to do. So we're gonna let it play out for just a few seconds in the beginning, and then I'm gonna hit a keyframe on the stretch and then go a couple frames after, and I'm just gonna increase that stretch all the way down so that the title kind of just drops. And you see when this plays out, kind of has this cool little dropping effect. I always recommend, of course, selecting them, right clicking them, keyframe assistant, and easy ease. And there you go. Now you can see we have this more like natural feel drop of the stretch. It looks pretty cool if you ask me. Now lastly, the moment y'all have been waiting for, how do I turn this chrome monochrome title, which honestly looks pretty cool, but how do I turn it into a color like neon Colorama one? This one, really simple effect, Colorama. It's actually just one effect. I'm gonna go ahead and drag this in between the turbulence displace and glow and noise, and boom, there we go. We got a Colorama effect right there. That looks pretty crazy if you ask me. The cool thing about this Colorama effect is that you can actually change the input phase, so you can make this color like set of like just whatever array of colors that you like. Honestly, like this one, like right around 107. And yes, of course, you can add a evolution time expression to just keep the phase shift from like cycling through, and you can have this like cool like heat map effect. But personally, I like this one around 107. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go back to my fractal noise and just scale everything up a little bit more so that we don't have it super in certain areas. It kind of looks too much if you have too many colors in one one area. But I'm just gonna scale up that height once again, and boom, there we go. Now we have this nice looking color neon chrome effect with a dripping animation. Like I said, there's really so much you can do with this effect, so many different titles that you can make. But if you do want to save yourself some time and still be able to apply these effects to your videos, you can check out our glowing cinematic title cards preset pack at 11%.net. We not only have about, I think, 30 templates of different like cool chrome style animations, effects, text looks like this that we created in the video, but we also have 4 different templates where you can actually upload your own logo, upload an image, PSD, a PNG, transparent, whatever you want, and it'll just apply these same effects to it. All these templates are actually really easy to use, and they're mogurts that you can drag either into After Effects or even Premiere Pro, and you just type whatever you want it to say, and boom, we have this full finished effects. So if you're interested in saving yourself some time and not having to come back to this tutorial, definitely make sure to check it out at our store, 11%.net, link in the description. You can check it out, this QR code right here. And with that, here is the final results.
If you guys made it to the end of the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you managed to find any value or help from this video, please be sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe. It's free. All this content is free, so it really means the world to me. And once again, if you want to save yourself the time of not having to create this effect from scratch each time, you can check out our glowing chrome cinematic title cards effect at 11%.net. We have 30 templates, 4 logo templates. They're all super easy to use, and I'm serious when I say this, it takes me about 5 seconds to make the same effect that I would be using 10 minutes to create. Have to watch this tutorial and do it all from scratch. So if you're interested in creating more effects like this and having them on the ready for future client projects, you can check it out here at 11%.net. And yes, you can use it inside of Premiere Pro. And before I end the video, one last thing, speaking to all video editors, if you're interested in earning some extra passive income per month, maybe you don't have enough client work or can't close enough deals monthly, you can check out becoming a preset pack seller at our marketplace, 11%.net. So if you want to create some preset packs of your own, just like our glowing chrome cinematic title card pack, you can also check out the 11% earn link in the description. It's super easy to sign up, no upfront costs at all. And when you sign up to become a preset pack seller at 11%.net, we actually give you access to our full free course on how to make mogurt files, how to market them, how to sell them, and start earning some extra passive income. So if you'd be interested, check out the link in the description. Once again, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.